1. You mirror what the world mirrors to you too. You get what you give. What you put into things is what you get out of them. 3. Doubt is a killer. You just have to know who you are and what you stand for. 4. Beauty is only skin deep. I think what's really important is finding a balance of mind, body, and spirit. 5. I only do what my gut tells me to. I think it's smart to listen to other people's advice, but at the end of the day, you're the only one who can tell you what's right for you. 6. I have to work for my soul. 7. It's a shame to call somebody a diva simply because they work harder than everybody else. 8. When I am wrong, I will learn the lesson and move on to face other challenges. For me, that's what creating your own life is. Doing your best work while being your best self. 9. I always joke about letting the haters motivate you. Everybody has that in their life, people who doubt them or make them feel less than they are. It just takes faith and belief in yourself, and you've got to dig deep into that. That has to come from you. Nobody's going to give you that. 10. When I was young, I was just about hard work, but as I got older, I did experience anxiety, doubt, judgment, and it's so easy to lose yourself for a second. 11. I know that being seen as a role model means taking responsibility for all my actions. I am human, and of course sometimes I make mistakes, but I promise that when I fall, I get back up. 12. If anyone can figure out how to balance my celebrity and my dual careers in music and film, it's me. I don't feel frightened, I feel challenged. 13. I watched my parents. My dad worked nights, and I was aware of how much he was doing for us. My mom was a Tupperware lady and also worked at the school. I always felt that I couldn't let them down. And I had a natural discipline from early on. I was always training for something. 14. The bottom line is that musicians love to make music and always will. 15. I just knew that was what I wanted to do. I was going to perform as a singer, I was going to perform as a dancer, and I was, going to do movies and be an actress. I was going to do it or die trying. That's what my life was. 16. I came from the Bronx and a certain background. I worked really hard. I kept my focus on the right things. 17. But from the time I was very little, it was something I would do all the time. Just sing, dance, and act. So it wasn't something that was fake or contrived as I got older. 18. I feel I want to grow as an actress and be better. I want to progress as a singer and songwriter and produce movies and everything. So there'll be no time when I feel I've done it all. 19. I remember when I was 33 or 34, it was devastating because I realized I wasn't a kid anymore. The great thing about 40 was that I really felt like I had life experience and knew what I was doing now. 20. There's no way in the world that just because women turn the number 40, they're anything less than amazing. That's crazy. If anything, you're even more amazing. 21. It's a real roller coaster ride if you're lucky to have longevity in this business. You have to be able to ride those waves. 22. I think a lot about teaching my kids to work hard. Being an artist doesn't start because you're 21, and it doesn't end because you're 51. You are who you are until the day you die. As you get older, and as you experience and go through different things, you realize you have to set boundaries. You have to for your life. You have to say, this is okay, and this is not okay. This is what I do for a living, and this is my life. It's the only one I get, and so I have to set boundaries. A romantic comedy has to be funny and make you think about life, but the obstacle that has to be overcome is key. Confidence. It all has to do with how you feel about yourself. It's about projecting the attitude. I'm happy with who I am. The best partner you can have is someone who makes you want to be the best form of yourself. Ultimately, we can never change someone else's behavior. We can only change our own. If you want to live your life, live it all the way, and don't you waste it. Your friend mourns your losses with you because they experience them too. The truth is, no matter how lonely you might feel, you're never going through anything alone. You can choose your family. hard work, living a good life, you can do anything. You will be rewarded for that. The truth is, everything that's happened was supposed to happen. That doesn't mean I don't look back and think, God, I wish I hadn't had to go through some of those things. You've got to love yourself first. Don't push your weaknesses, play with your strengths. Life's too short to live the same day twice. Integrity is your own gauge of what is right for you. Integrity is not a standalone concept. The bear is what we all wrestle with. Everybody has their bear in life. It's about conquering that bear and letting him go. Always remember, you will live, you will love, you will dance again. There is no way you can have a big ego and survive in this show business. You can't learn if you think no one else has anything to say that's of value. You have to remember the value of your individuality, that you have something special and different to offer that nobody else can. You can't take life for granted. All of it is a mindset. It's about being consistent. It's about doing the right things. You just have to follow your dreams and work hard. You only really learn in this world from the mistakes you make, from the hard times, from going through difficult periods. That's when you grow. Keep it simple. I'm a big believer in the basics. Less is more. I had found that taking risks, being true to myself, and making decisions with good intentions can exceed even my own expectations. Like the stars above, I'm gonna shine. Anything I want will be mine. Things don't always turn out exactly the way you want them to be, and you feel disappointed. You are not always going to be the winner. That's when you have to stop and figure out why things happen the way they did and what you can do to change them. Only got just one life, this I've learned. Who cares what they're gonna say? Always follow your heart. Sometimes it's gonna hurt, but you're gonna be fine. People underestimate me. They always have, and maybe that's for the best. It's fun to prove them wrong. I'm not here to be perfect, and I'm not here to be anything but my best, whatever that means for me.
Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe my channel. See you in the next video.